Hey everyone, welcome to Encore, and we're in my kitchen again, so you know what that means. We're going to be making something. So this time around, I'm going to show you guys how to make a homemade, customized lipstick bullet. So keep watching. Hey everyone, it's Koren, and you're watching Encore Makeup. Blend, blend, blend.
Hi, Koren. Stop using my lipstick.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So my sister has been looking for a lipstick that's kind of hard to find, and I've been looking around too. And it's kind of like a periwinkle lilac, like a lavender color, but more blue tone. And for months and months and months and months and months, we've been looking for it. And then recently on Encore's channel, she did a prom video. And my sister was like, that is the exact purple or lavender or periwinkle, whatever it was, that I'm looking for. And basically it's this feather boa right here. So you guys probably remember this in Encore's video in her prom look. And this is exactly the color that she was looking for. So I said, well, I can customize a lipstick in this color, you know, easily. And that's what I did, and here it is. So I did a periwinkle lilac color lipstick. So this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a lipstick, and you can of course do any color of your liking, or you can just play with colors and just whatever comes up. Maybe you like it. If you don't, you know, just change colors and add more colors, and it's all about the color mixing. It's really easy to make. And what I did on this one is I even put my logo on it before I send it to her. So it's going to be customized for her. I'm sure she's going to love it. She's been looking for it for months and months and months and months. And so now she's got a periwinkle lavender color lipstick. So if you want to learn how to make one, let's begin. Starting with the ingredients and the materials you're going to need. Here we go. Okay, so here are the materials and ingredients you're going to need to make this. And of course you're going to need gloves if you're going to make this for a friend. Now, because it's just my sister, she's probably not going to care, but if it's for a friend, or if you're going to make a lot of these for gifts, then I would recommend using some gloves. You can use nitrile gloves. I highly recommend nitrile more than latex, because a lot of people are allergic to latex, and the latex residue might transfer onto the container or whatever, and they might react to it. So use nitrile gloves. If you don't like working with gloves, just make sure you have clean hands and well sanitized. Alright, so for the ingredients part, you're going to need a lip base mix. This is a lip base mix from TKB Trading. And you just need a tablespoon. And I'm actually going to use my shot glass, my measuring shot glass, because this is also heat resistant and microwavable, because I'm going to need to microwave this. And then of course you're going to need a microwave and also a freezer or a refrigerator to set the lipstick. So again, this is just a lip base mix from TKB. You just need a tablespoon. You're also going to need your colorant, and because I'm making a lavender color, it's going to be a combination of blue and red. So this is blue 1 lip liquid and red 21 lip liquid. Okay. And again, that's from TKB, and these are pure pigment suspended in, I believe, in oil. Yes, and this is definitely great for soap making, for lipstick making, for using lotions, lip glosses, and stuff. So you're going to need that. Of course, you can choose any colors that you'd like, you know. Depending on the color of lipstick you're using. You can do orange, bright orange, red, pink, berry. The choice is yours, but because we're working with lavender today, I'm going to use the red and the blue. You're going to need a little spoon, and this is a 15cc spoon. You can buy this at TKB as well. I'm going to use the spatula. Alright, and this is basically just to mix really, and this is what I use to scoop my lip mix right into my shot glass over here. You're also going to need an empty lipstick tube or a bullet tube. Alright, and I'm going to use that one. And then, because I'm going to make a light lavender or lilac color, and these are probably going to be intense, I'm going to lighten it using my titanium dioxide powder. Alright, and also because it's titanium dioxide, this is going to add SPF into the lipstick as well. And the most common SPF used in makeup products is titanium dioxide. So that's what I'm going to use to lighten the color and also as an SPF. And then I'm going to use my lipstick molds. Now the lipstick molds, I'm going to use the acrylic one. These are about $40 at TKB Trading, and it makes 4. Alright, it's $40. Or if you want to go pro, you can use the metal one. These are a little bit pricier. I believe they're about $200 at TKB Trading. Unless you're like, you know, a serious makeup maker and you're going to plan to sell this, I'd recommend getting the metal one. But the acrylic one is just as great. You just need to prep it. Alright, but I'll show you how to do that when we get to that part. Alright, so let's begin with our lipstick mix right here, and make sure that it's in a microwavable container. Alright, and we're going to microwave this for about 20 seconds, and just keep an eye on it, make sure it does not come to a boil. Once again, I'm repeating, make sure it does not come to a boil. Okay, so microwave, make sure it's microwave safe. Alright, and start with 20 seconds on low power. So I'm just going to lower my power to about 2. Alright, and then 20 seconds start. And just keep an eye on it, and hopefully you can see it. Alright, and just make sure that it just melts and it does not start boiling. Okay, so you can see it's going to require more time. That's good. Okay, you'd rather be safe than sorry. We're just going to add another 20 seconds to that. So do it in increments of 20 seconds, guys. So that way it's safe and it does not come to a complete boil. And basically you just want to slowly melt the lipstick mix. Alright, so as you can see, it's liquefied, but it still has a little bit of solid parts in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add another 10 seconds. And I'm going to keep a close eye at this point and make sure that it doesn't start boiling. If it starts boiling or it starts showing a little bit of bubble, then I'm going to hit stop and go from there. Okay, so this is perfect. It's all liquefied and there are no solid bits, and I'm ready to add the colorant to this. Okay, at this point you're going to need to work fast because you don't want the wax to solidify once again. So I'm going to add my colorant. I'm going to add 1 drop of my red 21, 1 small drop, and I'm going to add 1 small drop of my blue number 1, and I'm going to mix using my spatula. Okay, and then I'm going to lighten using some titanium dioxide. As you can see, it's kind of like a grape color right now. So I'm going to add my titanium dioxide to lighten. I'm going to start with 1 scoop of my 15cc. Mix once again. And I'm just going to eyeball this out until I get that periwinkle blue color. Or lilac, periwinkle lilac. I'm going to add another 15cc. Okay, it's getting there. Alright, so as you can see, it's getting lighter. It's a little bit more kind of like a heather color or like a purple tulip color. And I'm going to add 1 more scoop of my titanium dioxide. Okay, next I'm just going to visually eyeball if it looks almost similar to what I'm swatching, and this is the feather boa I have that she wants to match. So that's actually looking pretty good. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to add a little bit of an effects to it, and this is a duochrome mica, and I'm just going to add just a scoop of my 15cc to the mixture, and this is actually going to add a little bit more color, and it's going to give me that duochrome effect. And it's kind of like a purple and blue duochrome. Okay, so next I'm just going to swatch on my hand, and that looks beautiful. That's a beautiful lilac color right there. Alright, so I'm happy with the color, and it looks exactly like what I'm trying to match. Now when it starts getting kind of goopy on you, just pop it back into the microwave for another 10 seconds.